There is a lot of interaction between art and fashion these days, between art and architecture and between fashion and architecture. We have been working for Prada since 2000, and I guess we are a symbol of that kind of collaboration. Basically, what is happening is that disciplines that used to be separate are all becoming a kind of single mix. This project deals with all these different disciplines, but really from a strictly architectural point of view. Instead of doing one pavilion for one event, there is a kind of proposal to actually accommodate 4 different events in the single pavilion. And that became the trigger for the architectural concept. This one is perfect for an exhibition of the Prada fashion, so then is a housing at fashion. This is perfect for cinema, so the pavilion grows and it becomes cinema. This is perfect for Prada fashion show. This is perfect for the art collection. So it's a pavilion that doesn't have one identity but 4 different identities that are basically given by rotating the project. But now we probably lift it every time with a crane and rotate it in the air and then put it down. For me the truly exciting thing is that every time you are on the ground and then you can do what the pavilion is intended to be, but you always look at the plans for the other events that are there like a memory and that define the space. This is, for instance, a cinema. For the cinema, we basically use the accommodation of the fashion show for the projection cabin. So it's always working kind of more than one way. You probably all know the Japanese games of Transformer, where one toy transforms in another, and maybe that is the best kind of metaphor to think about. I think the first time I was in Seoul was maybe 15 years ago, so it's a city we know relatively well. And so it's taken us a long time to find the right place for it, and I'm very happy that it will be here near the Gyeonggi. So that is one of the exciting things, to be in the proximity of such a beautiful part of the history of Seoul.
What turned you on when you looked at this site?
I really like the ambiguity of something which is frankly Western in the closeness to something which is so Asian. The blob has been in the last couple of years almost the dominant shape in architecture. This is a kind of anti-blob. There's a series of kind of very recognizable hard shapes that nevertheless, and that are very precise in terms of organizing the program.
요즘 건축에 대해서 관심이 있으신 분들은 요즘 트렌드가 블럭이라는 것을 아실 수가 있는데요. 이 건물은 N사의 블럭입니다.
We have all these hard architectural shapes, and then we kind of create the connection between those shapes with kind of very soft material. So in that sense, it's a kind of mixture of a block and an anti-block. Nobody would believe that it's one building. Well, I never used words like that. It used to be, of course, it's only recently that they meet. Otherwise, we say not for different kinds of it's about 50%. One of the exciting things about architecture is that it gives you so many reasons to be modest, because there are so many levels on which you can fail. When you're writing, you're alone, and as you can see here, in architecture you're never alone. That is a kind of fantastic difference, and that's why it is also interesting to use one against the other. Because at some point it could really become very easy to forget who you are because you're always working in kind of collective environments, which is actually very good because you can, in the best cases, generate a kind of collective intelligence. It means that you don't always know where you begin and where you start. I think what we have now is really a unique situation that the inside is completely manipulated, but the outside is also completely manipulated, not for different purposes, but for the same purpose. The indeterminacy of the outside is all being eroded and being replaced by endless specificity, by chains of specificity, where kind of really the choice and the kind of randomness because I agree with you that is the virtue of the outside, that there's a less suffocating kind of logic operating, but now it has become equally suffocating.